as I promised in my standalone video of the new Turtle Beach Stealth Pro wireless gaming headset, I will follow that video up with two comparisons of some headsets I truly think should be on your list if you're in this top tier wireless gaming headset bracket. Number one being the Arctis Maxwell Wireless, which will be the following video after this. So make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you can catch that one as well. But what we're going to compare the Turtle Beach headset to today is the SteelSeries Arctis Nova Pro Wireless, which these two headsets have a lot in common, but at the end of this video, see, they are significantly different, and I will let you know which one I personally will pick. Now, of course, we have to kick it off with comfort. What I want to do first here is slap both headsets on a scale just to see the difference right there so you're going to be able to feel them on your head. We are getting 418 or 416 grams on the Turtle Beach. Now, if I go and pop the microphone off, since it is detachable there, we are going to get 402 grams. All right, so now let's go and take the SteelSeries Nova Pro Wireless, put those on a scale. We're getting 336 or 334 grams. And yes, you can feel that weight difference in the hand. The SteelSeries one is lighter than the Turtle Beach. It's not saying the Turtle Beach one is grossly heavy and uncomfortable by any means, but again, you can feel that weight difference with the SteelSeries being a little bit lighter. Now what I want to do is show you the ear pad difference here. And let's get the measurements first. As you see in the length on the Turtle Beach here, and then the width. And then look at that depth, really nice depth on the Turtle Beach. Hopefully the camera can pick that up. Looking over here on the SteelSeries, and then the width over here, and then looking at the depth, not nearly as deep as the Turtle Beach. Now let's go and look at that density right here. Let me go and put them like this, and hopefully you can see in the camera, they are both incredibly plush. They're not firm by any means, and they just kind of sink in if you just look at them right there. Really nice and cozy, but yes, they do both get spicy. As you see over here on the SteelSeries, pleather all the way around, even on the inside. Coming over here to the Turtle Beach, pleather on the outside top. On the inside, you have that silky material, but again, yes, on both of them, your ears are gonna get spicy. Now, one thing I wanna show you, which is kind of more features and functions, but whenever we pop these ear pads off, let me go and get those off. I forget how the SteelSeries come off. Don't they twist? Let me see. Oh, okay, we just pull them off. Anyways, so taking a look at these here as that magnetic thing comes off on the SteelSeries, the noise cancellation nub. Okay, let me pull it up here and you can probably see at the angle. Well, you can barely see the one on the Turtle Beach because it's real small and in there. The SteelSeries one significantly pokes out, and that goes right into play with the lack of depth and the plushness of the ear pads. And for me, I feel that active noise cancellation nub just right up here on the little lip of my ear right there. Again, that's going to be different person to person, from head shape, ear size, so on and so forth. But again, for me, and I've heard other people have the same issue before, where you just feel that nub. And again, it'll be less or more for some people. But as many as know, I am an absolute lover of Wicked cushions, and luckily they now make pads for our Arctis Nova Pro Wireless, the wired, and then heck, every headset in between, right? And when you look at the difference here compared to the stock pad to the Wicked cushion, again, this is not a sponsor plug. Heck, Wicked cushions doesn't even know about it. Again, this is just something I truly believe in. And when you look at the difference right here as far as that size, it's absolutely game changing. Now the Wicked cushions are more like a memory foam. You got that cooling gel, you got that sports material up there, you still got that pleather to lock in the sound, but again, it's just game changing for the active noise cancellation nub. You're not going to feel it anymore. But again, as far as the comfort that it just improves on this headset is absolutely phenomenal. You might be able to see it better when we look pad to pad right here. Just take a look right there, and then look at this side. It's like, holy smokes, like the Wicked cushion just dwarfs it, you know what I mean? And that comfort is phenomenal, again, once you slap your Wicked cushions on the Arctis Nova Pro Wireless. So highly recommend these for your Nova Pro Wireless or any other headset. It's really going to transform them. Now, as far as the headbands on both headsets, as you see, the Turtle Beach kind of has that standard right up here. You got that soft plush pleather up there, and that is how it's adjusting on that arm and that headband as well. Looking over here on the SteelSeries, you got that elastic headband, so you kind of got that floating design. Now, they did implement that regular standard kind of adjustment as well. Their old headsets was just a headband. Now you got that adjustable arm as well. So really cool to get multiple, because you can adjust the headband. If you see the notches in there, you can also adjust that. And the last bit as far as comfort here is the flexibility of both of these headsets. You already heard me just talk about the headband and adjustability there, but as you've seen them lay flat, both of these headsets have that full swivel, which is a must for headsets for me. You know, they go a little bit forward right there, all the way flat. And again, you got that adjustment on the arm over here on the Turtle Beach. Over here on the SteelSeries, again, a little bit forward, all the way flat. And then you got that headband adjustment and that arm adjustment there. So again, I think with all the adjustment in both of these, it's going to fit any head shape out there. So now for me, when I take both headsets and put them on my head, as I stated in both of my standalone videos, they're both stinking cozy. Again, with the Turtle Beach one being a little bit heavier, I don't feel it because it's got really nice big plush ear pads, and then that headband, it kind of just sits there. The clamping force is right at, I might put it right at medium or a pinch underneath. I think I'm going to go with a pinch underneath, but again, that is going to differ head shape, hair, right? I don't have any, but if you got more, it's going to put a little bit more on right there. But very, very comfortable. Again, that weight difference, I had to mention it, but I don't want it to be something that really like gets embedded in you because it's not that massive a difference when you put them on your head. Now, when we go on and take the SteelSeries Nova Pro Wireless, clear as day, a light clamping force. It is definitely a lighter clamping force than the Turtle Beach over here. And it just floats on your head. Again, the headband, like, it's just sitting there. And I honestly gotta give the win of comfort to SteelSeries, right? They're both stinking cozy, they are, but I mean, it's just hard in the headset game to top SteelSeries. This is just, it's just floating on my head. I love it. Now, rolling right off comfort, we're gonna talk about the build here, and they are very similar. Looking at the Turtle Beach, you got this bracket going around the ear cup, and you got the little nubs in there. Again, I don't know if the camera can see it, but it holds on each point over there, giving that headset that movement, or the ear cup the movement. This is actually metal going around. Goes in a plastic, metal reinforced headband, and then plastic up to there. And again, you got all that movement. When I stretch it, twist it, I don't get worried. But as I showed in my standalone video, you can see those little stress marks right up there, because this is how it's going to be on someone's head. Maybe you got a bigger head, it's going to be even more. So again, only time will tell if that's going to be an issue. Right now, we even seeing that a little bit. It's just the little foam bit popping out a little bit, which doesn't seem to be harming the headset by any means, but I got to let you know about that. But again, it feels very, very premium over here on the Turtle Beach side. Coming over here to the SteelSeries side, quite similar. Plastic ear cups going some metal arm right here, and then up in here into the metal reinforced headband, but this little bit back here is plastic, and of course you have this headband here. Now when I twist this up and bend it up, it's a little more firmer, because again, those arms, they're just held right there, so I don't want to say I get worried with it, because again, it is built really solid, but as we have seen and heard issues before, with the ear cup just being held on by that one notch, people have had issues with this breaking. Mine, what happens is it just gets a little bit looser. You can see it moving around right there. I used my old Arctis Pros for years, and it did loosen up significantly more than this, but it never broke off. So again, just keep that in mind. It is a known issue with SteelSeries, but be careful with your stuff, and I think you can be perfectly fine. So as far as the build, I think they're both right on par. A little bit of metal, a little bit of plastic on both of them right here. They both feel very premium on the head and in the hand. So again, I give them both a pass right here. Now, I want to talk about features and functions of both headsets. And as you can see, there's a whole lot going on with both of these. So I'm going to keep this brief and just kind of briefly touch on each thing. If you want to deep dive into features and functions of both of them, again, please go watch those standalone videos because I dive deep into them. But what I want to focus on, number one, is on the headset. Looking over here on the Turtle Beach, as you see, you got superhuman hearing button, you got your power button, you got your Bluetooth button, and yes, you can use simultaneous Bluetooth. Your microphone is flip down to active, flip up to mute, which you can also take off, and you have built-in microphones right here, which we'll do that microphone test here shortly. And then your mic mute button, you also have over here, which you can hold this down for 2 seconds, bam, and then you can charge it. Now underneath this ear cup, actually underneath this ear cup over here is where your battery is stored, and there is your replacement battery. These batteries are up to 12 hours a piece, which you can take them out and then slop the other one in and be good to go. This is your little dock right here, which you can see you have Xbox and PC mode, which yes, you can use this on PlayStation as well. Goes right in by USB-C, and then you can charge a device out of it. And then again, here is your extra battery. And this lights up green whenever it's connected, or red whenever it's charging, or red whenever your mic's muted. Again, there's a whole lot into that, right? But that is the basic core of it. Now we come over to the SteelSeries one, very similar. On the back left ear cup, you got your power button, you got a mic mute button, you got your volume wheel. Your microphone is just hidden right in here, retractable, comes out, bam, you can put it in. You got your 3.5 port, and then over here you have your Bluetooth button, which yes, also simultaneous, and then you can pop this ear cup off, and here is your replacement battery on that. Now, when you come into the SteelSeries, you have your little DAC over here, right, which you can control everything on. As you see, you got your volume, your information over there. You can actually hold this down. You go in there, you got your USB, audio options, which you can go in here and do your side tone, your active noise cancellation, your EQs, all sorts of stuff you can do within this right here. And again, bam, just by a scroll of that button. I really like this. It's real nice and smooth as well. So, and then over here is your replacement battery, which can charge. And again, you can swap out while you're using it. There's your connections on the back. Obviously, this red cable's not what comes with it. It's just the longest one I had. Now, I want to swing back after you just looked at that, talking about the Turtle Beach one as well. You see my phone sitting here. You have this app, and I'm just going to scroll through it. You can see all the different stuff you can control on this headset, and you can dive deep, really, really deep into this headset with customizations and options on the app, on the phone, and it saves to the headset. Now you can also do this on the PC. This same app is on the PC where you can adjust it, and again, everything will save to the headset right there. Really, really cool to be able to adjust it right on the fly at your fingertips.
So now let's go and get a microphone comparison of both of these headsets. And right now you're hearing the SteelSeries one. And by the way, when I do any of my microphone tests in my videos, they are plugged and played. Now you can dive into both of these and tweak them up, as you saw just in the phone over here. As far as the SteelSeries one, you can get into the Sonar software, really tweak it up. Now that's only going to work on PC. You all know my feelings on the Sonar software, not my favorite. So again, we're going to listen to these microphones at their core, and then how can you dress them up is up to you. Now, listen to this microphone here. Well, it's a SteelSeries microphone, right? It's never been the best. A little bit tinny, a little bit airy. I can see it up over there. It's just picking up really just kind of soft, you know? So now you got your mute button. It's right on the back here. So if you saw that, as I was trying to show you right there, the little red notification on the front of the microphone, I love that. I absolutely love it because it's right in front of your face. You know, hey, for sure your microphone is muted. You also get a tone in your headset as well. Now you can take this microphone, push it into the headset and still talk with it, but it's going to talk up even lower right there, as you can see. So it's going to sound more like earbud microphone where you're talking forward, the sounds going to come back. So not the preferred method, but still nice that you can tuck it away. It doesn't look like you got some goofy intercom microphone in front of your face. But all in all, this is a SteelSeries microphone. Let's go and plug up the Turtle Beach and see that comparison. And now you're hearing a microphone from the Turtle Beach Stealth Pro wireless gaming headset. And at least during my test, this microphone sounded phenomenal. It really sounded great. Now, you know what? I don't know my last video. Let me go and get in the app here. I'm not going to tweak the microphone, but it's going to connect. I want to see if we get a signal loss whenever it connects right here. I'm not sure what I left it on after I pressed all those buttons. We should still be on the signature sound, which is the out-of-box sound. But again, I want to test that. And again, we're going to see if it's going to get any disconnection, which we just connected right there. And by the way, we're synced to the PC and then or the Mac, and then we have it synced to the phone, which is real cool. So let's get to our microphone options. I just want to make sure it's the same. Yeah, signature sound. We're still on signature sound, so I didn't tweak anything right there. So listening to the microphones, I did just listen to the SteelSeries one, and it's no surprise. The microphone on SteelSeries headsets are just, they get the job done, and that's me being nice, right? The microphones suck. Like, let's just be honest. Like, I don't know why SteelSeries can't round it in right there. Me personally, I don't use a microphone on my headsets. I got my Elgato Wavelink 3 or Wave 3, whatever. You all know that. So I don't use it, so it doesn't really bother me much. But if you primarily use the microphone, and that microphone's that important for you on your headset, I just don't know why SteelSeries can't get it right. You know, put a little body into that microphone, get it out of that tin can, and give it some body, you know. Again, we're talking core microphone again, okay? Not fluffing anything, and that's exactly what we're doing here with the Turtle Beach one. Now, again, the cool thing I want to show you, you saw that red right there, and I wanted to make sure that when I was talking, it was muted, just so you know this is what we're coming through. And the cool thing, you also get the tone. You get a click, a tactile step in the headset, then you get a actual tone, and then that's flashing red. How stinking cool is that? I absolutely love it. Now, like I stated, you can also take this microphone off and use the built-in ones. I'm not sure if I take it right out, will it go right to it? Let's go on. I'm going to try this here. Okay, there we go. So to turn this mic on, I had to hold this down for 2 seconds so it would register that microphone. And I can just tell you, looking at my graph, wow, you can just see it is picking up massive. I wanted to pull it over there, but I got cords connected, right? Anyways, it's picking up a whole lot more. I'm sure it's picking up a lot of the echo in my room. You all know I don't got a fancy studio with all the sound dampening, but again, really cool that you can use it without this. Then you go on and put this little tiny little nub deal in over, where's the hole? I can't find the hole. Oh boy. What are we going to do? Okay, there we go. In the hole. And again, you just got a regular pair of headphones. You know, you don't got this goofy microphone, which is also cool on SteelSeries because it tucks in right there. But again, really cool to be able to get those options within the microphone. And this is
both options with the Turtle Beach. So now for our last comparison of both of these headsets here, being the very important sound. And on a Turtle Beach, we're packing 50mm drivers with a frequency range of 10 to 22,000. Over here on the SteelSeries, we got 40mm drivers with the same frequency range of 10 to 22,000. At the end of the day, those are just numbers in my opinion. They really are. It's really how is that manufacturer tuning those drivers. And believe it or not, with them being so similar, they are quite different. Now, I want to start with the Turtle Beach over here, because this is, as stated in my video, it's a hard one to talk about. I absolutely love it. It's fun and it's exciting, and it makes me realize why I love gaming and makes me want to game more, right? And it sounds kind of corny, right? But it's no joke. It really is. And again, when you get that app control on your phone, or if you're on PC and you can just tweak it and adjust it as you like right there, as simple as it is, it's awesome to make it what you want. I can sit here and talk, man, I love this. But again, you can pull it out to what you want by a flick of a finger. You know what I mean? It's really cool. And me testing Rainbow Six, Destiny, Call of Duty, Hogwarts, all sorts of games with the Turtle Beach one here. Every game made me want to play it more. It made me want to play games I got out of, like Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It made me fall out of it. Getting this headset back on, I wanted to play more. Again, as I stated in my standalone review, the only other headset that really made me do that were the Odyssey Penrose before, Again, it was just so fun, so immersive, so... Again, this is why I love gaming, is sound like this. It just delivered that for me. I got my highs, I got my bass, I got my mids. Nothing was overdone, nothing was rumbly, nothing was staticky, everything was clear. It did what we want for a gaming headset. It really did, and it was phenomenal. And again, you can put the other stuff on top of it. The noise cancellation, the talk through with your microphone, right? It's just the simultaneous Bluetooth. There's so much packed into it, but that core sound is something that's great. It really is. In my standalone video, I showed an EQ on this. Go check that out and skip over to that section. I think that's going to really pull it out and give you some really bring this headset to a whole nother world as well, other than the basic core. But that's a whole different topic there. Again, the sound is awesome. Coming over here to the SteelSeries one, okay? Where I want to start with this is if you're familiar with the old SteelSeries sound, the SteelSeries Arctis Pros, the wireless Pros and stuff like that, the 5s, the 7s or whatever and all that back then. The new line is significantly different. There's a lot more bass compared to before. Before it was pretty much strictly highs, which is why I loved them, because all I played was Rainbow Six and like Call of Duty and stuff like that, first-person shooters, and that's why those were my main. Coming over here, they definitely pulled these out to a more manageable, more universal sound. Again, almost close to the Turtle Beach, but not as impactful in my opinion. It's still, the highs are a little more potent over here than here. So, you might be thinking, I'm saying, okay, we'll go with this if it's FPS. If he's saying it's more highs, you can hear the gunshots, the reloads coming around the corners and stuff. Well, it's not so much that, because you're getting all that detail over here. Again, guys, I'm talking core apps. I'm not dabbling with sonar. Y'all know my opinion on sonar with the SteelSeries, so no, I'm not going to talk about that. If I'm going to talk about sonar over here, I might as well talk about Atmos across every single headset. You know what I mean? It's just not cool, right? So I talk about the core SteelSeries headset, adjusting it within our DAC, pulling out some EQs. Again, I show some in my standalone videos, but over here on the SteelSeries, you're still getting a really nice, manageable sound, right? The bass isn't as immersive as this. I don't want to say either of them are hitting rumbly bass, because you're not getting that with either of these, you know what I mean? But again, the bass isn't as full over here. It's definitely still more highs, right? A little bit more, I would say maybe you're getting a little bit more of that headphone vibe over here, if that makes sense, right? Now it sounds like I'm trashing the Turtle Beach. What are you saying? You sound like a gaming headset and not a headphone? You know what I mean? I love gaming, me personally, for that immersion and get pulled into that game and escape whatever is going on in daily life. And that's what I got over here. Over here, again, it's definitely more crispy, natural sound, if that makes sense. So again, both of them sound amazing. I'm not saying one sounds better than the other, and yeah, you can dabble with all of them a little bit, but I felt like I got more adjustability over here on the Turtle Beach, more in your face, more immersion, more just excitement with the Turtle Beach one. Over here was more like, okay, I've heard that before and I got it over there. You know what I mean? That's how I can put it. Hopefully that makes sense. I know that's a whole jumble. Again, both of them are very crisp, very clear, very good quality sound, but the Turtle Beach one is a lot more fun. Now, of course, at the end of any comparison of any product, one of the most important aspects is going to be that price point. What's the price difference? The SteelSeries are coming in at $350. The Turtle Beaches are coming in at $330. So yeah, there's a $20 difference, but do not let $20 be a deciding factor for you. They're so close in price. You're already in that top tier bracket of gaming headsets, so do not let $20 be your deciding factor. You have to be the one, again, with these being so similar all the way around, and just pick them apart. What do I like? Is that lighter weight going to really be an impactful difference for me? You know what I mean? Am I just sitting at my PC and I need that longer battery and I can control it all right there? Do I like the phone controls? Again, as you've probably caught through this video, I absolutely, hands down, love these two headsets. This is a hard comparison. The Maxwell one's going to be hard as well. You know what I mean? Because these are three of my favorite headsets. But yes, as much as I love these, I would take the Turtle Beach Stealth Pros. Guys, I can't say it enough. I stinking love this headset. So there we go, our first comparison to the Turtle Beach Stealth Pro wireless gaming headset in the books. What a tough one. Two awesome headsets here. Really cool. I want to know which one you guys picked or which one you're using. Let me know down in the comments and let me know why. And let me know your thoughts why, because I'm really curious. I just want to hear other feedback. I want to nerd out with you guys in the comments and talk shop. If you got any other questions, ask down in the comments or swing over to my website, stinkycozy.com. Always glad to talk shop over there as well. But again, thank you so much for stopping by for this video, and I really hope I was able to help out one way or another. If I was, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification video for the next follow-up comparison as well. Hope I catch you there. Bye now.